Ever wondered about the cosmic protector creators watching over us? What if we told you there are benevolent beings from higher dimensions actively protecting and guiding humanity for the purpose of advancing human evolution on Earth? In part 1 of this 3-part docuseries, we dive into the extraordinary worlds of the Patal, blue avian azurites, green Chauksuri avians, feline Urmah, and the Decan, a reformed separate species of Draco reptilians. Welcome to Alpha Awakenings, Cosmic Brilliance, and Awakening Cosmic Reality, where we uncover the mysteries of the cosmos and our place within it. In this special docuseries, we have a team of incredible collaborators who have made this exploration possible. Ileana Ka, an Akashic Records reader and digital artist, connects directly with higher dimensional beings to bring us authentic depictions of actual beings and details of their inspiring species, culture, and history. Jason Cooper, our art director and video creator, plays a pivotal role in the narration and scripting flow. Marilee Milmo, a visionary executive producer who obtained and synthesized all information, ensuring we bring you the most comprehensive, 100% authentic renderings with accurate, engaging content. Let's set the stage for our journey into the cosmos by introducing the fascinating extraterrestrial races we'll be exploring. First, you will encounter the progenitors, the Patal, who prefer to be called 12th dimensional creators rather than founders or parents. They are beings of pure energy and crystalline frequency, responsible for many foundational aspects of life in our universe. Next, we'll delve into the world of the Azurites, also known as blue avians. These 11th dimensional creators are deeply involved in humanity's ongoing development and play a significant role in preventing Earth catastrophes by adjusting Earth towards more positive timelines. Following them, we'll meet their neighbors, the 8.5-dimensional green avians or Chauksuri, who as creators are equally dedicated to protecting Earth, plant life, animal life, and ecosystems. We'll also come face to face with the majestic Urmah feline creators, the 6th to 7th dimensional species, who include protector warriors who have a crucial role in cosmic defense, genetic science, diplomacy, and wise guidance for humanity's ascension on Earth. And finally, we'll engage in a replay of an exciting event that led to the reformed 5.5-dimensional new species of Draco reptilians, called the Decan reptilians. This new species has undergone significant transformation and now works more cooperatively with other races. Each of these ascended races bring to us their unique abilities, philosophies, and histories that intertwine with our own. Through their stories, we gain insight into the broader cosmic community and the unseen support that shapes our evolution. We also gain awareness that those that created and designed this uniquely challenging experimental and experiential game that we all participate in on Earth do care and do protect us in many unseen and unknown ways. So, get ready for an incredible journey into the realms and lives of our cosmic creators, starting with the Patal, our 12th dimensional original creators. This is the first time that permission has been given by 8 Patal for their personal authentic renderings and details to be revealed publicly. The Patal are 12th dimensional creator beings, known simply as creators, who possess unparalleled capabilities in shaping and guiding life across the cosmos. As one of the first entities in this universe, the Patal are beings of pure energy and crystalline frequency, transcending physical limitations to influence and assist in the evolution of countless worlds and species. Their name, Patal, reflects their essence, with Pa representing the pure life force energy that remains unaltered in the full pure universes, and Tau signifying the sacred expression of universal energy that is crystalline frequency, purity, honesty, honor, and respect. Central to the Patal philosophy is their focus on energy and frequency. These beings operate on a vibrational level as 12th dimensional entities but can manifest in any dimension necessary to perform their duties. Their primary concern is the higher evolution of humans and living beings, to ensure that they do not self-destruct or fall victim to external threats. The Patal view the universe as a dynamic and evolving entity, irrespective of human labels such as alpha, beta, or experimental universes. They assist in the ascension of the universe and its inhabitants by working with energy and frequency to promote higher evolution, while remaining cloaked in the background, honoring the laws of non-interference and free will. So, who were the very first creator beings to historically accelerate the hominid species? The Patal are instrumental progenitors of human life in this galaxy, universe, and certainly on Earth. They had the earliest historical role in accelerating the evolution of hominids into early humans, thus shaping human evolution profoundly. Their involvement began around 66 million years ago when they discovered Earth and its diminutive chimpanzee-sized primates. Understanding that natural evolution would take millions of years, eons, for these beings to develop advanced cognitive abilities, the Patal intervened by energetically upgrading these hominids on Earth to Homo sapiens. This intervention accelerated the hominids' physical and mental development, enabling them to form primary thought, walk upright, become stronger, use tools, communicate, and develop basic social structures, thus laying the earliest groundwork for the emergence and evolution of early human societies on Earth. In addition to influencing human evolution, the Patal have also had a significant impact on cosmic phenomena. They have played a critical role in managing incoming asteroids. By removing asteroids on a collision course with our planet, the Patal prevented catastrophic impacts that could have wiped out life. The Patal were the creators that sent the comet to reset the nature of planet Earth and the temperature of the Earth. The huge dinosaurs and large predatory animals who were growing more aggressive and eating huge amounts of food would have used up all of Earth's resources. From this explosive comet, the land masses were rearranged, and experiments that were not for the betterment of life did not last. Their intervention ensured a new environment that would be conducive to the growth and development of a variety of advanced life forms. The Patal's energetic abilities are vast and encompass the creation of stars, galaxies, and of prime importance, the management and stabilization of planetary crystalline cores. They ensure that star clusters, nebulas, and galaxies are formed according to the necessary light fields for each universe, and that new stars and galaxies have enough energy to sustain their formation and growth. Get ready to meet the beings who are not only our 12th dimensional benevolent original creators, but also our protectors and guides in this vast, multidimensional universe. For the first time publicly on Earth, you will be introduced to 8 Patal creator beings and explore their contributions and vital roles that they carry out as our cosmic ancestors. This Patal male warrior is phasing into the planetary system of Venus. He has arrived during a historically critical transition period when a comet nearly collided with the planet, Venus. Traditionally, Venusians have been housed on surface cities within protective domes. The near impact of the comet caused a wave of earthquakes, severely damaging many of their surface structures. Fortunately, the Venusians were able to be evacuated in time, but the atmosphere of Venus was largely stripped of its oxygen and other vital elements. This Patal warrior came to assess the situation and decide whether or not to rebuild the Venusian damaged surface domes. Interestingly, despite its desolate appearance, parts of Venus are still habitable, contrary to popular belief. Since the 1980s, some space probes have captured images of these domes, leading to the decision on the part of the Venusians to cease rebuilding them to remain anonymous to these satellites. Instead, new construction has moved underground, as is common on many planets, including Earth. However, with the public announcement of the terraforming of Mars scheduled for 2036, there are Venusian plans to eventually rebuild their surface domes again. Next, let us introduce you to this Patal male who specializes in moon stabilization. His expertise involves managing the elements of moons and ensuring that their shifts from one planetary orbit to another occur seamlessly. In 2008, he visited Earth to review our moon, which is tidally locked and is crucial for controlling our tidal waves. After careful examination, he concluded that Earth still needs its moon. Not only does our moon regulate the tides, but it also plays a vital role in shielding the planet from solar winds and harmful radiation. This decision highlights the balance maintained by these celestial protectors in supporting ongoing life on Earth for humans and sentient beings. Let's now meet a remarkable female Patal who works with water and star frequencies. Her role is to ensure that the creation of star clusters, nebulas, and galaxies follow the precise protocols of the light fields. Each universe has its own light field source of energies, and she ensures that this source has sufficient energy to continue creating celestial bodies. She is the architect behind the stars and nebulas, overseeing the birth of new galaxies and maintaining the cosmic balance. Astonishingly, there are about 100,000 galaxies in our universe that humans have yet to discover. The James Webb Telescope, that was designed to explore these ancient galaxies, will reveal more about their formations in the next 20 years. This female Patal is the guardian of the crystalline core energies of planets. She ensures that Earth's crystalline core and those of other planets remain stable and spin correctly. Very recently, secret programs nearly destabilized Earth's core by reversing its spin. Thankfully, this Patal, in collaboration with galactic humanoid guardians, rerouted the spin cycle and restructured Earth's core. Also, in May 2024, humanity was warned on different news outlets of an imminent polar shift and a potential Carrington event solar flare that would wreak havoc on technology and cause damage. This Patal was the one that prevented that from happening. Her intervention, along with the Guardians' help, prevented these catastrophic events by using their advanced crystalline technology. She shielded our planet from massive solar flares, protecting Earth from radiation and maintaining its planetary shields. These are prime examples of how these 12th dimensional beings move energy and frequencies to mitigate events for a planet like Earth that is on an ascension timeline. An ascension timeline's purpose is to ensure the opportunity that humanity learns essential evolutionary lessons in overcoming adversity, to find creative solutions which abound when searched for earnestly. This female Patal also plays a crucial role in the formation of new planets. Her responsibility is to ensure that there is enough viable land and that the ground is stable enough to support human life, plant life, and animal life. She meticulously checks that all land masses, continents, and mountains are in place and stable before water is introduced. Rock must be formed first, because water needs a mass to adhere to. Otherwise, the water would evaporate. She also oversees the formation of asteroids and comets, which result from parts of a planet being ejected when they become too large. These ejections lead to the creation of water, plant life, and sometimes bacteria that can mutate and create life. The creation process of a planet starts with forming a crystalline core, followed by layers of rock, magma, and cavernous spaces inside the mantle. This Patal makes sure that there are spaces within the planets for civilizations to thrive, such as the many civilizations and species who live within the caverns of our Earth. The process is done layer by layer, ensuring everything is in the correct order. Once a planet is fully formed, this Patal closely observes its evolution, ensuring that the planetary development aligns with cosmic protocols to sustain life effectively. This female Patal is a universal being with an ethereal energy capable of taking on a human form. She serves as a shaman, assisting souls who have lost their way and guiding them back towards the path of unity. This Patal works extensively with the fire element, using its transformative power to inspire and guide people towards the light. One reason we find comfort around campfires is that by gazing at the flames, trance-like epiphany moments can happen, and fireside stories often spark insights that can dramatically shift someone's life back on course. She appears in various forms, sometimes as a guide, an animal, or pure energy, depending on what is needed. Always subtle, she never declares herself as a Patal, preferring to use symbolism and gentle guidance instead. Many perceive her as a guide as she seamlessly integrates into their spiritual paths. Some even think they are communicating with their higher selves when they might really be talking to a Patal. In the past, humans tended to worship beings like her as gods. But now, with terms like shaman, energy, and ascension becoming more common, it's becoming easier for her to work with us Earth humans. Most humans have evolved to accept the existence of energies beyond the physical, moving past superstitions and primitive doctrines. This Patal's adaptable versatility allows her to help individuals on their ascension journey, bringing progress and comfort. The Patal fully respect everyone's free will choice. That is universal law. Finally, let's meet the male Patal, known as the Guardian of Portals. This Patal ensures that all portals are properly maintained to function correctly. His vital role involves overseeing both natural and man-made energy portals across planetary systems. Natural energy portals are a part of the cosmic fabric and the way that many galactic civilizations travel. Man-made portals are created by advanced civilizations. His responsibility is to prevent the misuse of these portals, making sure they aren't being used by others to travel to forbidden places or to interfere with other planetary systems. By safeguarding these gateways, he helps maintain the balance and harmony of the universe, preventing chaotic disruptions and ensuring that interplanetary travel adheres to cosmic laws. The Patal you just met guards the crystalline portals. Here is what the Patal portals look like. These Patal are crystalline frequency creator beings, which means that they can use portals created from crystalline energy to travel between different planets and universes. These unique portals are not just passageways, they are intricate systems that connect different realms of existence. Unlike humans and other beings who rely on spacecraft for travel, the 12th dimensional Patal can easily shift their light body frequencies, allowing them to traverse vast distances instantly. These energetic portals, composed of crystalline frequencies, showcase vibrant colors like purple, blue, and golden-white spirals. These high-frequency colors are essential in connecting to the cosmic web, a vast network that links up various intersecting nexus points in the universe. The Patal can move through these portals between universes, appearing at different locations and times. This ensures their rapid assistance in the creation and stabilization of new planetary systems. Their amazing ability to create natural portals enables them to manage time dilation to effectively place them at key pivotal moments in the history of creation, as needed. Portals like this one are more than mere gateways. They are a testament to the Patal's mastery over energy and frequency. By creating these crystalline portals, the Patal are omnipresent and can oversee the formation of planets and galaxies, ensuring everything adheres to cosmic protocols. This capability not only highlights their role as universal creator, primary caretakers, but also demonstrates their profound connection and oneness with the fabric of the cosmos. Whether monitoring the evolution of new worlds or intervening to correct imbalances, the Patal use these portals to maintain harmony and order throughout the universe. Communication is another remarkable ability of the Patal. You are always watched and heard. They can hear human telepathic distress calls no matter where they are in the universes. When humans send out cries of frustration or fear telepathically, the Patal can detect these signals and assess whether intervention is essential for the individual or, if it is more commonly, human frustration. This sensitivity to strong human emotions and frequencies allows them to provide guidance and support when necessary, ensuring that humanity has the opportunity to continue on its ascension path. Their responsiveness to telepathic calls underscores their deep connection and commitment to assisting humans in their evolutionary journey. The Patal often serve as guides for lost souls, helping them realign with their intended paths. You will now meet the gracious Azurites Blue Avians. These 10th to 11th dimensional avians were specifically created by the Patal to be a monk-like meditative culture of top-tier creators, with the primary focus and foremost responsibility of overseeing the development of humanity and serving as planetary guardians. These Azurites Blue Avians maintain ongoing balance within the cosmos, ensuring that humanity progresses on its evolutionary ascension path without undue interference. They were created by the Patal completely fully grown, with all the high-level abilities necessary for their guardianship and cosmic stewardship missions. Their Azurite's name represents crystalline energy. which refers to the energetic crystalline frequencies they were created with. As high-dimensional creator beings, the avian blue azurites can live from thousands to 20,000 years old and choose freely how long their soul wishes to reside in physical existence. As your guardian creators, these azurites observe future events in the universe to prevent negative timelines from affecting planets and beings. Their bodies contain crystalline energy source fields that activate when they look at future events or timelines, allowing them to change potential negative impacts on evolving galactic humanoid civilizations. By altering these events, the azurites avoid harmful influences on beings and prevent both natural and unnatural occurrences caused by external interferences. They ensure that events in history, timelines, and situations are not altered by technology or beings with self-serving agendas, maintaining the true course of ascending evolution for all humans and sentient beings. The blue avians operate from a place of non-interference and invisibility, stepping in only when the situation requires their direct involvement to maintain harmony and balance. They energetically assist us from afar and remain invisible to most human sight. They generally do not act as spirit guides for humanity, as the Patal will do. However, they will energetically uplift by sending energy to a soul. For instance, when a human is very depressed about life, and if the azurite sees that he or she is not meant to cross over yet, and has something important to do for the planet that is critical for the well-being of ascension in humanity, they will intervene. They reset the energies of that soul to give it an energetic upliftment frequency, so that that person can then more easily go on to accomplish its important soul mission. Their subtle guidance and insights are instrumental in assisting beings who consciously desire enlightenment, while always respecting their free will. This azurite appears to have multiple wings, but only the top ones are used for flying. One of his roles is to ensure the air and atmosphere on their planet remains purified and clean. He accomplishes this by using his bottom wings and cape extensions to flutter back and forth as he flies, clearing the air energetically. Some blue azurites may choose to have up to 4 sets of wings tailored to their preferences, as they fly gracefully through the skies of their home planet. This azurite has a large wingspan, enabling him to fly very high to obtain an overview scan of their planet, ensuring that all is balanced energetically. Blue avian azurites are unique and physically striking, standing close to 8 feet tall. They possess humanoid features: 1 head, beak, 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs, all covered in gorgeous blue and purple feathers. These graceful, slender beings exude an aura of serene power, with energy fields that are predominantly blue and purple, reflecting their high-vibrational purple frequencies. Their skin, so to speak, is also in the purple or blue frequencies, and their clothes they create represent those frequencies. The azurites emphasize and exemplify the importance of maintaining and aligning one's energy to high-vibrational frequencies. The large bird is reporting in telepathically, mind-to-mind empathic communication to the azurite and updating him on the health of the other birds and the environment. All the birds are intelligent and come in various sizes from small to large. This bird looks like our crows on Earth. This azurite enjoys duplicating how his body looks to somewhat resemble the bird's plumage. This multi-winged azurite has warrior protective energy. In the background, you can see the neighboring second avian planet. His vigilant presence and subtle interventions contribute significantly to supporting Earth's inhabitants. This high-level azurite seer has just come through an amethyst-colored crystalline portal. The beautiful blue crystal on his chest assists this ability. In summary, the blue avian azurites created by the Patal play a primary, vital role in the guardianship of humanity as well as planetary protection. With their crystalline unlimited abilities, they can adjust timelines, prevent cataclysms, instantaneously portal travel, rejuvenate, and more. They were created perfectly equipped to fulfill their mission of keeping the evolution of the cosmos in balance and supporting our soul ascension evolution on Earth. These azurites are a contemplative guardian race, preferring to rarely leave their planet. This results in limited interaction with other galactic races. However, their far-seeing and portal abilities allow them to see whatever they need to see, anywhere in the universe. For local travel on their planet, they do enjoy sitting in their small travel pods that have multiple uses. Due to the crystalline energy connection in both the azurite and pod, the pod picks up the intent from the azurite's energy sitting within the pod and automatically goes where the azurite wishes to go. The pods can levitate, fly, hover, and are self-sufficient. One of his responsibilities is to survey parts of his home planet to ensure everything on the planet is in alignment physically and energetically balanced. This azurite is conversing telepathically with a small purple sphere to see what it has recorded. These little orbs are sentient beings themselves and very helpful as part of the planet and the azurite society. In the background on a stone tower is one of the azurite's sphere home ships. This azurite protector is watching the dual-purpose sphere ship taking off. Azurite homes can lift off and fly to a new environment when preferred, giving azurites opportunities to live with different scenery on their planet. High-dimensional creators are not affected by outside temperatures, so they are never too hot or cold and can live in any climate. This two-story azurite home in a desert-like and high-steps setting is filled with crystalline energy that you can see inside. If they would like company, they host other visitors from other spheres. Being contemplative, azurites generally prefer to live individually in their sphere pods. This home is a more permanent sphere dwelling with more verdant surroundings. Some prefer to be close to forests where they meet to have meditations together. Azurite blue avians meditate in groups within the forest's natural setting to amplify their collective energy and achieve deeper states of harmony. This communal meditation, sitting in proximity to each other, enhances and magnifies their ability to see as one, everything that is happening. They see how things are shifting upwards in creation and influence the subtle energies of the cosmos for the betterment of humanity. Energy management is a core aspect of the Blue Avian's lifestyle. They practice advanced forms of meditation and energy balancing to maintain their high-frequency vibrations. These practices are essential for their well-being and effectiveness in their roles as guardians and teachers. Culturally, the Blue Avian's monk-like existence is characterized by simplicity, introspection, and a focus on spiritual growth. Their society values non-interference, respecting the natural evolution of other beings, and only intervenes when necessary. This philosophy of non-interference ensures that they do not impose their will on others, allowing each species to develop according to its own path and free will. Their deeply spiritual focus places a strong emphasis on maintaining balance and harmony within themselves and the cosmos. Through their serene and contemplative existence, they serve as exemplars of ascended living, guiding others by their actions and presence. You may be curious to discover what higher dimensional creators such as azurites eat for food. Azurites and creators in higher energy dimensions and densities do not need to eat any type of physical food. They are sustained by the crystalline fields and source energy. They can taste if they want. Most prefer not to ingest physical food. They can take in prana, life force, from their environments as a source of nourishment to get more of a vibrational feeling into the body if they desire. Azurites Blue Avians do not have the need personally to use small pods or spaceships to travel, since they can take their crystalline energy forms and appear wherever they want without ships. However, Azurites do use crystalline sphere spaceships out of respect, in accordance with the physical constraints of our physical universe. We humans live in a physical universe where action speaks of physical things, so Azurites work within the laws of our universe. They are respectful and do not sidestep our universal rules. Their avian guardianship and universal rules require them to manifest crystalline sphere ships for multiple reasons. They help protect Earth and the universe from potential threats and cosmic disturbances. These advanced vessels are crafted from high-frequency crystalline materials, enabling them to travel across vast distances and dimensions. When they do venture out, they portal their large silver plasmatic spheres with blue crystalline core energy to other worlds or galaxies, undertaking rescue missions to protect planets from aggressive species. Spheres in general are the predominant shape of worlds, partially because that shape makes them more ergodynamic. The huge azurite silver light sphere ships look like traveling planets and are primarily used for defense and observation. This is one of their cloaked ships remaining undetected while they cruise slowly by, observing other planet civilizations and see how the galactic humans and other sentient species are evolving with their living ecosystems. This azurite ship is checking on a newly developing planet to see how it is coming along to house living species. Terraforming planets and asteroids are what advanced civilizations do to help create habitable environments for the wide variety of living sentient species in the universe. You can see the blue and purple crystalline energy power inside through the ship's windows. I imagine you are curious about where the azurites reside or live. The blue avians azurites did not originate on Sirius A as previously thought. They come from the planet Jataris in the galaxy of Avianus in constellation of Edris. Right now, the azurites exist on Jataris in what they specifically refer to as density of 8.4 and the 10.96, dimension 11th D. Jataris is the azurites' blue avians' beautiful blue and purple high-frequency home planet, with the neighboring avian planet and moon. We have mentioned the azurites' crystalline energies several times, including the crystalline technology that powers their ships. How does crystalline essence assist them? Advanced crystalline technology plays a significant role in the blue azurites' abilities and lifestyle. They utilize crystals for various purposes, for both their personal energy field management and their protection. These avians wear crystals on their clothing that enhance their telepathic abilities and provide shielding. This azurite shows you the crystalline essence on his clothing that lights up his soul field. The azurites like to create crystalline devices on their clothing and robes. As the azurites see the future holographically, the crystalline fields activate, light up, and then they energetically create their own portals to go where they need to. Crystalline power enables them to travel across dimensions and vast distances. The use of crystalline technology is integral to the azurite blue avians' way of life, reflecting their deep connection to the energy and frequency of the universe. Let's explore more abilities that the azurite blue avians have using their crystalline fields. Imagine yourself emerging from a field of amethyst purple crystalline energy, embodying the essence, abilities, and knowledge of a higher dimensional, 11th dimensional existence. As you transition from your ethereal form of light into physical existence, your soul is enveloped in an amethyst crystalline purple field that also can take on your aura color of added blues or greens as you emerge from the crystalline fields. You literally emerge with your mission, knowledge, and all abilities into the azurite avian physicality you are envisioning. This is how azurites were first-born creators birthed, fully grown as the Patal created them. This azurite is birthed through the amethyst crystalline fields, as its soul embodies the upright avian physical form in 11th dimensional existence. They come to lower dimensions and bring their thoughts and individual preferences of what they would look like and what they will do as their missions, such as to help teach ascension necessary for soul evolution. They come from creation itself and emerge out of the 12th dimensional or higher crystalline fields to the 11th D. When the avian blue azurites emerge from the crystalline energy fields, they remain deeply connected to the crystalline source that resonates with their soul frequency and sustains their soul energy. These souls may choose to manifest with a preference of wings or no wings. They can come in at any gender of choice or as something in between. It is about what that individual azurite feels comfortable with. This ever-present connection sustains a crystalline field within their bodies, allowing them to live and operate in various dimensions, densities, and planets for as long as they choose. When asked what it feels like for them, when they come from a crystalline, pure energetic state through a portal and manifest physicality instantaneously, one responded, "It is not a lowering of frequency. It just feels like we are entering a physical dimension of existence, a different vibration. We adjust as a soul to the vibration we enter. For us, everything is an experience. It is not higher or lower, but rather an experience of what we come into. It is different for each different being. If I was to come from a 24th density to a 10th dimension, from a soul perspective, it might feel like a spinning hurricane landing on the surface, or water being churned, literally. It is not painful for us because we do not drop into a dimension in a physical body. We are not born, nor do we hatch in eggs as avians. We glide and we emerge. We were never birthed, and we were never babies. We were energetically created as adults by the Patal progenitors with 48-strand DNA. Azurites can come in through portals creating any form they choose, and any number of claws, fingers, and toes they want. This four-fingered clawed Azurite creates an energetic portal of light languages behind him to scan multiple worlds. He can travel through the portals to other galaxies, planets, dimensions, densities, and universes. Light language is the universal language of the soul, beyond your conscious mind. This avian blue azurite is connecting with the amethyst energy fields that look like entire fields of amethyst-colored flowers, and is infusing and anchoring this stabilized field within their own soul frequency. This connection sustains their crystalline bodies, supporting their life force energies. The azurites, when they are in our universe, operate at a density of 8.4 and a 10.96 dimension, 11D in physical form. However, they can go much higher than that because they are crystalline energy and not limited in any way. The avian blue azurites literally are connected to the whole universe and are adept at using spheres to monitor timelines and alter universal occurrences for positive outcomes. This avian blue azurite is utilizing a white-green energy plasma sphere to foresee and correct negative timelines. The yellow-green timeline portal with light language behind this meditating azurite activates and amplifies the sphere in his hands, enabling him to see events that are happening and amend timeline incursions happening on Earth and other planets. The azurites meditate and can see the future of planets, all potentials and possibilities. Some possibilities are permanent and not so malleable. That determines when they need to intercede. This ensures harmony and dynamic balance throughout the cosmos. The azurites also undergo a unique process of hibernation for energy rejuvenation. Unlike typical hibernation seen in Earth's animals, their hibernation involves entering a deep meditative state within special crystalline pods. This process allows them to rejuvenate their energy fields and maintain their high-frequency vibrations. They take turns hibernating in shifts, ensuring that there is always a contingent of guardians active and vigilant for the universe. This cycle of hibernation is crucial for their continued ability to perform their duties effectively, balancing periods of intense activity of overseeing a universe with restorative rest. This avian blue azurite is meditating floating inside their lounge sphere pod, placed within their larger sphere home, and gazing into the future to create more positive timelines for the universe and its various planets and galaxies. The azurites meditate for 20 days and then hibernate for 6 months to regenerate their crystalline frequency. Azurite avian monks alternate every month, taking turns hibernating for efficiency and stewardship. During the 6-month sleep cycle, they float in their lounge beds within the sphere pods. This hibernation rejuvenates their life force frequencies and gives the physical body time to relax and sleep, because on their planet, they are still physical to some degree. This way, the azurites regenerate, allowing the soul to rest as well if it chooses not to travel in the dream state. This allows them to modulate their energy to have enough resources, because looking at the future and different timelines, different worlds, and universes is all very encompassing in the amount of energy expended. The crystalline force field is the energy that powers the azurites. This is how the azurite creators continue to safeguard future events and protect planets throughout universes. This 3,000-year-old Syrian blue azurite humanoid is considered an elder seer and wisdom keeper who works with the plasma spheres of light. He can see anything in the future and monitors it. Syrian means being from Sirius A, B, or C Ion Canis Major. There are about 400 of these Syrian azurite humanoids living on the azurite planet of Jataris. The blue azurite Sirians are also there to help steward the planet when the azurites avians have to hibernate to restore and rest their souls. You previously saw an azurite communing with a small lavender sphere. This azurite is not juggling. He is creating energy spheres that can act like probes. They are sent off to monitor the evolution of other planets' sentient beings in various universes and report back telepathically what they learned to the azurites. Most of what humans on Earth photograph and call orbs are azurite sphere recorders. Some are light beings appearing as orbs, and that is why faces are sometimes seen in orbs as well. Happily for us, one of the most critical serving functions the blue azurites do is intervene to prevent cataclysmic events on Earth. They possess the ability to foresee potential disasters and take measures to avert them. For example, if they detect an incoming asteroid or other celestial threats, they can use their advanced technology and energetic abilities to redirect it away from Earth. Their interventions are always carried out with the utmost respect for free will and the natural flow, with their oversight focused on the balance of evolution. This turquoise, colorful azurite is using its crystalline thought consciousness to look into universes and thankfully prevented an asteroid from hitting our Earth by altering the timeline to change it. That predicted asteroid hit was prevented for us very recently, in 2024. It was not a coincidence that it ended up flying by far enough not to do damage. With telekinetic abilities, the azurite can move planets away from potential collisions with destructive objects, safeguarding planetoids and moons. Also, by altering potential future catastrophic events, the azurite ensures our planet's safety from comets and asteroids' potential disasters. This blue azurite is telepathically monitoring the universe's timelines to ensure they remain on the correct path. This prevents self-serving beings or entities from destroying sentient life forms that are evolving on third-dimensional to fifth-dimensional physical planets, where souls are meeting challenges and learning to self-correct themselves to evolve their consciousness during the ascension cycles. Humans are remembering that they too are creators. By studying the universe and foreseeing future events, this azurite's vigilance can prevent catastrophic disasters and help avoid mass extinction events that could wipe out sentient evolving life forms on planets that still need time to grow and develop sufficiently for their evolutionary ascension timelines. This is a Sirian B blue azurite humanoid who is able to assess the universe's timelines for the best outcomes, aiding the blue avian azurites in creating new planets to be seeded with sentient life forms. They also contribute to create various types of universes that have diverse plasmatic and light beings living there. These blue avians not only embody the high vibrations of their origins, but also bring forth an ancient wisdom and an unwavering dedication to the balance and evolution of the cosmos. Whether interacting with other species or safeguarding planets, the avian blue azurites exemplify the intricate dance between energy and form, perpetually striving to uplift and harmonize all that they encounter. Here you are introduced to the blue-skinned azurite Sirian humanoids, who assist the azurites blue avians with stewardship support. These Sirians from Sirius A, B, and C in the Canis Major constellation are azurites, but more humanoid. Azurite avians were created by the Pa-Tal with 48-strand DNA as top-tier creator guardians. More strands of DNA mean more advanced, such as more memory and more creator abilities. Then, the blue-skinned azurite Sirian humanoids were created as backup guardians. These were more useful when interfacing with other humans and humanoids on other worlds throughout the galaxy and universe, because they look more similar than the pure avians do. The Sirians from Sirius B have 10 to 14-strand DNA. The Sirians from Sirius A have 20-strand DNA. The Sirians from Sirius C have 21 to 24-strand DNA and higher. The Sirians with blue skin and elongated heads also denote azurite DNA. The humanoids are not a subspecies. They are a species of other non-avian azurites, but still azurites. Hundreds of these humanoids live on Jataris and work with the avian azurites today. The blue avians azurites possess remarkable telepathic abilities that facilitate seamless communication among themselves and other species. On their home planet, Jataris, they interact telepathically with the diverse avian species that inhabit the planet. This deep bond as stewards with a variety of birds allows for a harmonious coexistence and mutual understanding. This blue-skinned Azurite humanoid is playing with what they call the kids on Jataris. He lives on Jataris as a steward of both the small and huge birds. These birds are of a spiritual telepathic nature and have an energy vibration that holds the life force of the planet. The Azurite's blue avians, of course, interact telepathically as well with the birds on their planet. But the Syrian Azurite humanoids interact daily with the birds and treat them as their children or kids. This compassionate Azurite, while flying high up to survey the planet, offers a clawed hand perch for a young yellow bird that was getting tired from flying up that high. Azurites interact with their smaller bird brethren to teach them to fly. The purple sphere follows the smaller bird from hatching to growing up. The spheres are created as monitors to record a bird's progress as they grow and learn. Part of training the smaller birds that hatch on their planet is to train them in better telepathic communication, so they will be able to communicate with the Azurites about what is happening in their communities and on their planet. This female Azurite is communicating to the small one how to properly flutter their wings and expresses delightment with the progress the little one is making. Azurites never have hatchlings or give birth, yet they share together every day beautiful affection and communion when stewarding the other birds and creatures on their planet. Two Azurites are fostering these two birds on their shoulders and teaching them how to communicate and connect telepathically together. The smaller avian birds local to their planet are 8.4th dimensional and have been on the planet as long as the Azurite blue avians have, providing another source of life and kinship. The smaller ones still need to be taught how to fly and how to connect telepathically. The Azurites have that ability automatically, so they act like teachers. In the background is what the Azurites created, called a sky bridge. This is to make migration from one part of the planet to another easier for the smaller birds to travel, instead of the more difficult crossing over rougher mountain terrain. Both bigger and smaller local birds on Jataris all hatch from eggs. They procreate the same as birds do on Earth. Some Azurites ring a bell to call in a bird to see how they are doing. The two small golden sphere probes over her wing function as sentient recorders. This female Azurite rings the bell to call in the bigger birds to come talk about the planet and report through telepathy how everything is going in their bird communities. Many birds on Jataris are much larger than those found on Earth and hold the balance and grounded energy of the planet Jataris. As creator beings, these blue Azurites also communicate telepathically with each other, using their advanced mental capabilities to share information instantaneously and coordinate their activities with precision across all time and space. In summary, the blue avian Azurites, as your top-tier guardian creators, observe future events in the universe to prevent negative timelines from affecting planets and beings. Their bodies contain crystalline energy source fields that activate when they look at future events or timelines, allowing them to change potential negative impacts that would have happened on evolving humanoid worlds like ours. The Azurites alter these events, avoiding harmful influences on galactic beings, and prevent both natural and unnatural occurrences caused by external interferences. As their assigned responsibility as 11th dimensional creators, they ensure that events in history, timelines, and situations are not altered by technology or beings with self-serving agendas, maintaining the true course of ascending evolution for all humans and sentient beings. The Azurites asked us to include the archaeological evidence that the blue Azurites did indeed visit Egypt, recently announced by the Metropolitan Museum in June 2024. In the 4,500-year-old Temple of Dendur in Egypt, you can see that the archaeologists identified the middle character in one of the ancient Egyptian temple's reliefs as a blue avian being, complete with blue skin and bird-like features, combined with a humanoid body. The Temple of Dendur is not just any ancient site. Completed around 10 BC, it was considered a home for the gods. The depiction of the blue avian in this ancient Egyptian temple for the gods adds a profound layer of significance, suggesting that the ancient Egyptians might have had contact or knowledge of these advanced blue avian Azurites and revered them as divine entities and creators. This discovery is monumental because the relief confirms the narratives we've been sharing about the blue Azurites. The accuracy of the ancient depiction aligns perfectly with the information provided by the Azurites' Akashic records. This serves as powerful validation of the existence and involvement of the blue avians in our ancient history and their ongoing creator role as guardians and mentors for humanity. The Azurites' blue avians did verify that they had visited ancient Egypt. The 7.9th dimensional to 8.5th dimensional green avian creators, known as the Chauksuri, were also created by the Patal with the specific purpose of acting as secondary guardians alongside the Azurites' blue avians. A surprise to humanity will be to learn that 2.4 million years ago, the green Chauksuri avian creators indeed assisted us humans on Earth with energy frequency upgrades to help with our soul evolution. As planetary guardians, the Chauksuri green avians are responsible for aligning planetary vibrations that ensure that the natural worlds remain in balance, which is essential for the continued evolution of all sentient life forms. They monitor the planetary cores, manage the natural cycles, and ensure that the atmospheres are not disrupted by external forces. The Chauksuri spiritually connect with their environments and assist in the energetic evolution of sentient species on Earth by working closely with nature's ecosystems and wildlife. Their primary role is in maintaining the health, balance, and harmony of the planet. This Chauksuri is a dedicated warrior, guarding the energy fields of his home planet and serving as the guardian of the planetary core, ensuring it remains in perfect alignment. Crystalline cores constantly spin at the center of planets, and his vigilance is crucial and vital to maintaining the stability and harmony of Venteres, their home planet's crystal core. Each green Chauksuri avian is created with a unique crystalline device that is connected to their body and consciousness. These crystals harmonize with the planetary energy fields, ensuring that the green avians remain attuned to their environments. Crystals play a vital role in the lives of the green avians, serving as organic crystalline devices that help them maintain balance and alignment. These crystals vary in color and shape, depending on the individual Chauksuri's purpose and the specific energies they need to balance. This connection to crystals underscores the deep relationship between the green avians and the natural world, along with the understanding of the importance of connecting to crystalline energy for energetic amplifiers and healing. Physically, the Chauksuri green avians are distinguished by their striking green with some golden skin, which reflects their connection to nature and the crystalline energy fields from which they are born. As 7.9th to 8.5th dimensional creator beings, they can change their physical appearances and how their body, facial features, and clothing look. They have a variety of preferred avian facial types and can reach heights of up to 10 feet tall. Like the Azurites, some Chauksuri prefer to have wings and others do not. This Chauksuri play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of energy and frequency on their planet. As a wisdom truth seer, he imparts his knowledge to other Chauksuri and visiting beings, including the Syrian Azurites humanoids. His teachings focus on activating higher dimensional abilities and guiding others on their journey to harness and utilize these advanced skills effectively. His work is vital for the harmony and progression of all beings on their home world. A unique characteristic of the Chauksuri is their ability to change gender and appearance. This fluidity allows them to adapt to various roles and situations as needed. Gender is not fixed among the Chauksari, and they can alter their physical forms to suit their missions and personal preferences. This flexibility is a reflection of their advanced understanding of energy and frequency, which transcends the physical limitations typically associated with fixed gender identities. It also emphasizes their ability to connect deeply with the energies around them, adapting as necessary to maintain harmony and balance. These two Chauksari are sharing a telepathic conversation. Born from the crystalline field, beings like these Chauksari can energetically alter their bodies to any gender they wish, without the need for mechanical intervention. At higher densities, the choice to be androgynous, have a body, or remain without one is purely personal, influenced by their specific soul field, planet, and density. This incredible adaptability showcases the advanced nature of their existence. Let us meet some more of these extraordinary green avian Chauksari creator beings whose love of nature, wildlife, and proper stewardship of planets have much to teach us. The Chauksari green avian creators possess a range of extraordinary abilities that support their stewardship roles. All are capable of creator abilities such as levitation and invisibility that allow them to interact with other planetary systems without being detected, thus maintaining the integrity of mission secrecy. Levitating makes it easier for them to navigate different terrains and monitor planetary conditions from above. Moreover, they can travel interdimensionally, using energetic bilocation abilities to move between different dimensions and densities. These abilities enable them to respond very quickly to planetary needs and ensure that they can perform their duties effectively. This colorful Chauksari focuses his abilities to maintain and balance the frequencies of planets. His striking green feathers emerging from his head and shoulders resemble wings but are too short for flight. Instead, he waves those feathered appendages, creating a shimmering effect that serves to energetically realign, clear, and stabilize the fields of the Chauksari planet. This female Chauksari harnesses the power of her large wings for flight, using her thought consciousness ability. She diligently works to prevent any disruptive forces from affecting the vibrations and atmospheres of planets within the Milky Way galaxy. She possesses the ability to foresee future possibilities and events on various planets. Her primary concern is ensuring harmony among the animals, nature, and the land. Meet a remarkable green avian Chauksari, a seer and visionary who serves as a portal guardian on his home planet. His vital role involves checking and balancing the energetic frequencies of the portals. He wears a unique greenish turquoise crystal on his chest, which harmonizes all the energy portals of his planet. This ensures that only energies and beings of the highest good can enter the Chauksari planetary field. Anything not aligned with the highest good is barred entry. This crystal is an intrinsic part of him, as both Azurites and Chauksari are born fully grown through the crystalline field, not hatched. As previously mentioned, each Chauksari emerges with an organic crystalline device, unique in color and shape, reflecting their individuality. This individualized signature crystal is deeply connected to both their body and the consciousness of their home planet, maintaining a consistent, profound bond with their world. This green avian Chauksari radiates vibrant purple, green, blue, and some gold soul energy. His unique wings are not designed merely for flight. Their wingspan often signifies the frequency and power they can channel. He is opening a portal behind him. By flapping his uniquely large wings, he is harnessing energy, creating an energetic field that opens portals. Keep your eyes out for images inside ancient pyramids, where you will find depictions of avians who appear to be flapping their blue wings, with stars, moons, and/or suns etched nearby. These are not just artistic symbols, but rather depictions meant to be interpreted as a metaphor. These ancient images indicate the opening of portals to other worlds, revealing a hidden reality and knowledge. This male Chauksari, equipped with impressive double-span wings, is a master of frequency balancing. The triple-layered larger wings above are designed for flying long distances and at high altitudes on their planet, allowing him to observe everything with a 360-degree view. Additionally, The flared-out robe features act-like energetic wings that flutter back and forth to balance the energy as he is flying. His abilities ensure that the energy on their planet remain in perfect harmony. This Chauksuri is a dedicated energy manager, ensuring everything on his planet runs smoothly. On the green avian 7.9th dimensional planet, he excels in identifying and addressing imbalances. His meticulous nature and dedication with every detail allows him to spot any imbalance and correct it, maintaining the planet's harmonious frequency. With a somewhat somber demeanor, he swiftly points out discrepancies and directs others on how to energetically restructure them. His work requires immense precision, and he remains fully focused on his responsibilities, ensuring the planet maintains perfect balance. What bird does this remind you of on Earth? This charming Chauksuri has the unique ability to take on different looks and aspects. He has a special affinity for human owls and enjoys telepathically chatting with them. His work with the owl kingdom covers all species, and when visiting Earth, he remains cloaked to check on the owls, ensuring they are emotionally and physically healthy. Some Chauksuri serve as guardians to specific bird beings. His specialty lies in caring for the entire owl kingdom, providing guidance and support to these magnificent creatures wherever they exist. Sphere technology is another critical aspect of the green avian's abilities. As the Azurites do, the Chauksuri also use sentient spheres primarily for universal communication, which allow them to stay connected with other creator beings across the cosmos. These spheres are living entities that possess consciousness and can relay information instantaneously. The spheres are used to monitor planetary conditions, communicate with other guardians, and coordinate their efforts in maintaining universal harmony. This Chauksuri is a sphere keeper on their home planet, a world where these delightful sentient spheres float around, like this large purple one. As a sphere keeper, he receives visits from these spheres, which telepathically communicate instantaneously the current happenings throughout the universe and cosmos. The spheres are used to monitor planetary conditions, communicate with other guardians, and coordinate their efforts in maintaining universal harmony. This technology exemplifies the Chauksuri's deep integration with the natural world and their advanced understanding of living energy. This Chauksuri is dedicated to caring for nature, not only on his home planet, but also on other planets. When traveling to other planets, whether by ships or by portals, he always wears a helmet to conceal his face, dedicated to maintaining anonymity. This practice aligns with the purpose of creator beings like the Azurites and Chauksuri, preferring to stay unrecognized by humans. By honoring the universal laws of non-interference and free will, they ensure that their presence and appearance doesn't force a coerced mind dissonance or mind expansiveness in humans. Respecting free will allows humans to become open-minded at their own pace of evolutionary maturity. The Chauksuri live in open homes that are integrated into their natural surroundings, allowing for a seamless interaction with the environment. Their homes are filled with beautiful plants that they harmonize with. Home spheres are designed to have doors open, inviting nature and animals to come and commune with them. The Chauksuri literally sleep with nature. This harmonious living arrangement reflects their respect and commitment to maintain balance with all forms of life. The birds that are born as hatchlings on the planet are telepathic, but the Chauksuri avians teach them the rules of polite telepathy, to respect privacy. They are taught to telepathically ask and knock first if they wish to visit. The avians have dinner and eat and have their family time as flock units. They eat much as earthbirds eat: vegetables, worms, seeds, and plant matter. They do not ingest prana. They do create some waste with their body after eating, but it dissolves quickly and does not stay. On higher ascended planets, there is dirt on the ground outside, but no dirt inside the homes. Chauksuri home spheres have huge translucent windows, allowing the beauty of the natural surroundings to always be seen and felt. The Chauksuri green avian planet is called Venteris. Here you can see the Chauksuri green home planet and their neighboring Azurites blue avian planet, Jataris with 2 moons. On their green planet Venturus, they daily communicate telepathically with their many bird brethren and plants around them, fostering a deep sense of unity and connectedness with their world. Their way of life exemplifies the principles of harmony, respect, and balance that they uphold as planetary stewards. Coming into this creation as creators, the Chauksuri and the avian Azurites' feelings are more internal and subtle than humans, focused on harmony and balance. There are no wars on their planets. All is very harmonious and frequency-based. The Urmah felines were created by the Patal to serve as 6th to 7th dimensional creator protectors, warriors, and geneticist experts. They are also known for their sage wisdom and counsel, occasionally serving as spiritual guides for humans. As one of the earliest creator races fashioned by the Patal, the Urmah possess a unique blend of physical prowess and spiritual advancement, making them ideal wise guardians for the cosmos. This majestic golden lion is a Christos Urmah high leader, protector, and pyramid builder who takes care of his people and planet in a nurturing and wise manner. The Urmahs are loyal and very family-oriented. As ascended creators do, he can transform his body shape on a molecular level from walking on all fours to walking upright bipedally with 2 legs and 2 arms. Both his energetic presence and golden armor carry a pure, golden frequency. He also can act as a spiritual guide for some humans on Earth. Throughout history, humans assumed many extraterrestrials like him, who have an aura of brilliant golden light, were angels or guides. This beautiful golden lioness Christos Urmah leader is an empathic healer and a seer. She wears a golden robe and golden armor with a magnificent blue crystal on her chest. She is sitting at the entrance of her golden castle, welcoming you. Creators like the Urmah create anything they want in their world, from energy to physicality. This is common with higher frequency beings on ascended planets. On the Urmah home planet, Avion 2, there are many crystalline pyramids used for protection, cloaking, and profound healings. This same high leader on all fours is guarding the golden and green crystalline healing pyramids. The golden spheres around him hold protective frequencies for both him and the pyramids. Avion's sky contains the bluish-green frequency colors of healing energy. The large emerald crystals on this leader's chest and armor assist with soul trauma healing and mind healing. These raw emerald crystals are connected to the crystalline pyramid technology on their planet and have multiple purposes of healing, regeneration, and power. Urmah attention is always focused on the awareness and uses of various frequencies. Urmah society is distinctly non-hierarchical and operates on the dedication to principles of free will and natural responsibility. There are no strict ranks or enforced roles. One does not have to earn a title. Instead, individuals naturally gravitate towards tasks and responsibilities that suit their abilities and inclinations. This societal structure fosters a high degree of creativity and personal fulfillment in a variety of jobs or art forms. Urmahs take pride in their contributions without the constraints of a rigid hierarchy. Their society values innovation and the ability to create beauty and solutions that harmonize with the planet's environment, following the laws of the universe. This Urmah lioness' cultural contribution and enjoyment is in designing portal artwork made of golden living light for her use and others. Almost all Urmahs can make portals and travel instantaneously to wherever they want to go, if they prefer not to walk, levitate, or fly. This Urmah tigress artwork is the artistry of creating and opening portals to welcome others through. As creators, there is total equality and unlimited choices available, no matter your preferred gender. Extended community cooperation and support is always available. This Urmah engages in a diplomacy role, telepathically conversing with a mantid humanoid. Most advanced species are telepathic, but not all. An aspect of Urmah culture is their compassionate dedication to telepathically utilizing kind and wise diplomacy with other galactic species. It is acceptable and common to touch hands as a greeting. Notice how similar their adornments are? The 6th to 9th dimensional mantids. Mantis humanoids are an exceptionally ancient and wise species. This one is offering the Urmah a golden gift. Notice the other tall, multi-armed mantid standing under the arch in the background as a witness protector. Some of the oldest mantid species have been referred to as galactic referees. This Urmah is using a translator device on his head that, along with telepathy, assists with understanding the high clicks and complexities of this particular mantid speech. This Urmah, as a warrior and a leader, has many duties. One of those is being a host for visiting guests. This advanced golden Mayan diplomatic visitor is telepathizing with his third eye. This Mayan-Syrian hybrid and this Urmah diplomatic leader are both very focused on the small, beautiful, sentient sphere floating at the end of the Mayans' gold headdress. They both are receiving reports and updates from the sphere's records and communicating with it. These two Urmah are conversing telepathically with one another, while politely not looking into the other's eyes. They enjoy dressing elaborately with blue, gold, or green high-vibrational crystal jewels. As ascended creators, the Urmahs can appear physically anywhere while changing their clothes and decor instantaneously by envisioning whatever they desire. This leonine married couple enjoy looking into each other's eyes as they converse telepathically in their golden home on Avion 2 that is imbued with beautiful golden light frequencies. The Urmah and councils also have their attention towards younger evolving species like us, detecting the frequencies of humans that have open minds and receptive to subtle guidance. Urmah assistance is provided with great respect for our free will, ensuring that the Urmah do not impose their will on us, but rather subtly support and spiritually uplift. As creator protectors for humans and Earth, their cultural values of creativity, honesty, kindness, honor, and respect are also exercised in diplomatic matters. They are often called upon to facilitate council meetings on Avion 2, negotiating in person with many extraterrestrial galactic species, along with human congressmen and military from Earth. The involvement of humanity's ascended protectors and creator beings like the Azarites, Blue Avians, and the Urmah felines underscore the ongoing support and protection provided to humanity on Earth and elsewhere. The Urmah felines, being the protectors for Earth and us, have daily diplomatic meetings with multiple galactic species who are requesting visitation rights on Avion 2 Earth and so forth. Planetary and multi-species negotiations and trade are all telepathic on Avion 2, but if a species is not yet telepathic, like most humans, a screen is provided with translations of the meeting's conversations. Translator devices are not allowed on Avion 2. Here you see a very sweet once-a-month regular meeting where Urmahs communicate telepathically with the birds on their planet, Avion 2, to see how the avians and their families are doing. Birds, as well as all animals, are sacred to the ascended Urmahs. This council of 4 Urmah females are waiting for the 7th dimensional golden-scaled aquatic reptilian from Mintaka, who just walked in. As an ambassador, this aquatic reptilian creator is negotiating visitation rights to Avion 2 for beings from Mintaka. Mintaka is one of the 3 stars we can see in Orion's belt. The Urmah's home planet, Avion 2, is ideal in all ways as an example of a 6th to 8th dimensional culture where beings easily create physicality. Therefore, the Urmah, also serving as diplomats, receive and host quite a few special guests to show them around their home planet, Avion 2. Urmahs play a diplomatic role with various galactic species and have met many times with reptilian beings. This 9-foot-tall Urmah is a leader of the Urmah Battle Group on Avion 2, and is having a telepathic meeting with a reptilian humanoid hybrid. Notice his paws resting on top of the table for respectful meeting protocols. This meeting was about these reptilian humanoids wanting permission to explore the pyramids on Avion 2 to learn more. Since the pyramids have multiple uses for a civilization, such as providing protection, offering zero-energy power, and activating healings. Notice how many humans from Earth are sitting in the background to witness the interspecies meeting as part of an educational exchange program. Avion 2 has beautiful healing forests that many love to go to for restoration. The forests contain crystal chambers and more. This Urmah is the warrior that guards those forests. The blonde Pleiadian woman, the green-skinned reptilian humanoid, and the golden amphibian dinosaur hybrid were all there at the meeting for the same reason. They want permission to be able to access the Avion 2 healing forest retreats, to run, relax, and heal. This is a Pleiadian guardian who is accompanied by her striped, genetically enhanced centipede hybrid guard, standing behind her. This Pleiadian guardian is there to observe and watch the 5-member Urmah meeting. Contents of this meeting cannot be disclosed at this time. The Pleiadians in general can be considered Earth humanity's cousins. Las Vegas, Nevada has long been known by insiders as a place that ETs love to go. There are also certain arrangements made by casino owners for some ETs that like to gamble. These 2-seated 4.5-foot-tall reptiles came to Earth 30,000 years ago, so are Earth inhabitants and enjoy dressing up in human clothing, as you see here. They have lived in remote areas on Earth for obvious reasons, but love to go to Las Vegas to play the slot machines when the casinos close for the night. The gentleman on the right is a casino owner who is telepathically negotiating with the 2 Urmah for these reptilians to have permission to go play the slots at his casino when the casino closes to the public. Did you know that many ETs think it is lots of fun to go to the longest-running Comic-Con in Las Vegas dressed up as themselves? Many humans attend dressed as their favorite character wearing elaborate costumes. So, the humans believe that the ETs are wearing amazing Hollywood-made costumes and say things like, "Wow, your costume is so realistic and awesome." Since most ETs don't speak English verbally, they just nod, and that is accepted because attendees are supposed to stay in character. This female Pleiadian ambassador, originally from the Pleiades, is negotiating with an Urmah of the High Council to seek permission to visit and see the caverns and caves underwater on Earth. The 3 men in the background are human congressmen from Earth who are there to witness that meeting. Earth is considered one of the most diverse and beautiful planets in the galaxy. The woman on the left is a Pleiadian Mayan, and the woman on the right is a full Mayan elder sage. The Mayans historically ascended off the Earth and traveled back to the Pleiades on cylinder ships. They are now wanting to return to Earth permanently and are negotiating telepathically with the Urmah, who is a wise, high guardian. Mayans prefer humans to witness their meetings, so there is a human witness sitting down in one of the meeting rooms on Avion 2. This meeting was also being requested by an elder Mayan guardian who is wearing a white suit, in honor of the white tiger Urmahs. The Mayan asked for many galactic citizens to witness this meeting, and you can see these galactic citizens including many humans in the background. He is telepathically requesting from the Urmahs that the Mayans have more representation rights at the Urmah High Council. Notice again that all hands and paws are resting peacefully on the table. The tablets in the middle of the table are used to record the council meeting proceedings and assist with language translations. This white-haired gentleman is part of a specialized squad from Earth. He is telepathically conversing with the Urmah felines when a tall Urmah specialized scout returns from his mission, stepping out of a portal to discuss what occurred. The Urmah is telepathizing with the man on the left who is a squad leader of an MIB Men in Black team. For this meeting, he donned his black suit for a white suit, out of respect for the white Urmah. He is requesting that his MIB team be taught both offensive and defensive battle skills by the Urmah, which the Urmah are renowned for. Behind the squad leader is a man looking to his side and is a congressman from Earth. The man next to him with glasses on is Secret Service. The white-haired gentleman with a tan suit in the middle is another congressman, as is the blonde-haired gentleman to the right of the Urmah. Standing directly behind the congressman in the center is an Urmah Saurian hybrid with a long horn-like protrusion on his head. This hybrid is the one who will train the MIB team in battle and strategies if the Urmah agree. This regal Urmah lion being is a warrior in the High Council. He is 90% Urmah and 10% avian, which you can see by the more avian shapes of his arms and paws claws. He is reaching out with his right arm to touch the military officer sent from Earth to do touch osmosis. When the Urmah touches someone, they can immediately feel and know the intentions and agendas of the being they touched. He is slowly reaching for the younger military man's hand seated opposite him to see how pure his intentions are. Younger generations of military and youth tend to be more open than elder officers. The purpose for this meeting is that the military requested to be able to see in person an Urmah Golden Lion creator for the first time. The other two seated gentlemen are members of Earth's Congress and were invited as witnesses. You can see that both their facial features show concern, as they are wondering why the lion is reaching his claws towards the younger military man's hand. No weapons are allowed by visitors on the Urmah planet, Avion 2, and all hands, paws, claws, tentacles, or whatever are generally placed in sight, resting relaxed on the table for meetings. These three telepathic species are attending this meeting on Avion 2 with an Urmah that is out of view. The tall green female standing in the center is an insectoid amphibian hybrid. The shorter one standing next to her is an albino reptilian amphibian species from Alpha Centauri. The four seated lizard reptilian guards are discussing together the need to tighten galactic security from certain advanced psychic humans and remote viewers who can access their meetings to gain classified information. The circle in the middle is used for both lighting and holographic displays, if needed. The human man seated in the far background is filming and recording this meeting. These 6 pure saurian lizards from another species are also discussing what they should do about a recent ingress that occurred. Fortunately, they came to a peaceful resolution. This blonde-haired woman is a human representative that is secretly asking for future negotiations for eventual truth disclosure, and specifically wishes to introduce the Urmah feline creator protectors to the humans on Earth. She understands that most humans would be more receptive to meeting for the first time a being that looks like a large, friendly teddy bear or furry feline than they would meeting other, more foreign-looking extraterrestrials. The man standing with his hands clasped is the human representative's bodyguard. Another Uganda representative standing in the gold scarf also wants the same Urmah truth disclosure, along with his daughter who is standing off to the side and witnessing. Indeed, we are in accordance with that request. The purpose of this docuseries is indeed that, to offer way overdue, uplifting truth disclosure for humanity about your extraterrestrial creator protectors in an easily digestible, yet authentically detailed format. To further elucidate, the respectful, wise, and benevolently powerful Urmah are humanity's main protectors. Being an ascended culture allows them to incorporate and encode the higher dimensional crystalline frequencies in all aspects of their lives, including crystalline homes, crystalline pyramids, and crystalline spaceships. Everything they build is designed and created not only for functionality, but also to respect and enhance nature and space itself. This ensures that their technological advancements always serve the greater good of the cosmos, promoting peace, balance, and the evolution of all sentient beings. Most 6th to 7th dimensional Urmah society choose to live in crystalline protective and healing castles based on their own designs and preferences. A few members in their society, like the poets, may prefer to live in simple, small cabins within the forests. These 2 blue crystalline castles are built from holographic blueprints based on Urmah preferences and manifested into physical form by the builders. A family of 3 are playing on the front porch. Crystalline blue healing and protective energy emanates inside the castle. Another large neighboring castle was built by an Urmah family to the left up the hill. This is the first of 3 castles of the Golden Lion High Leader that he manifested into creation himself. The builders build castles of different sizes for other neighbors, like the 3 separate, smaller castle dwellings to the left going up the hills. Builders look at holographic images desired by the home holders, and then project those images out into physical reality to manifest them. This is the Golden Lion High Leader's second castle with beautiful rainbow stained glass windows and golden crystalline light inside. It is pure joy to live in these golden castles with all the high-frequency life force energy emanating inside. The third golden castle, the Urmah Creator Lion Leader custom manifested as his family home, has beautiful blue stained glass windows and surrounded by pools of water. A gold summer tent is on the front porch for lounging outside. 3 Urmah neighbors have 3 much smaller castles interspersed amongst the hills to the left of his. This is the Urmah feline's 6th to 7th dimensional home planet, Avion 2, and its closest of 2 moons. It exists close to the Pleiades in the Lyra constellation. After Avion was destroyed by Draco reptilians millions of years ago, the core energy of the planet Avion 1 and some genetic codes were saved to recreate it again as Avion 2. The blue crystalline pyramids are built on the largest of the 2 moons, and the blue-green planet of Avion 2 is in the background. From the apex of the second blue pyramid, a shaft of light shoots upwards, providing energy to maintain the protective shield that cloaks the planet to make it invisible. You can see the protective shield being formed to the right of the shaft of light. This protective shield is what provides the cloaking shield around Avion 2 and their 2 moons, so no other extraterrestrial travelers can see or find it without invitation. The green, emerald crystalline pyramids are also on the larger moon, with Avion 2 in the background and the smaller second moon behind. These emerald crystalline pyramids are used for healing. You go inside, and in about 1 hour, you are healed. As a 6th to 7th dimensional civilization with the most advanced crystalline technology, the Urmah also possess an impressive array of advanced crystalline ships, necessary for their role as protectors of humanity, Earth, and the universe. Their spaceships are designed for multiple purposes and are not only technologically superior, but also imbued with high-frequency and crystalline energetic enhancements that provide for maximum efficiency and effectiveness in accomplishing key missions of surveillance or defense to maintain cosmic balance. You may find it interesting that unlike humans, the Urmahs do not name their ships. Urmahs can tell who pilots a ship and who works on it by scanning the ship, because reading the ship's light field energy signature tell the Urmah everything they need to know. This information is known from the field essence. It is light frequencies that inform the Urmah creators, just like they can read the light frequencies of an individual to know who they are, their purity, and their intentions. The Urmah fleets comprise various types of ships, designed for specific purposes. The most prominent among these are the high-vibrational golden light ships, which are primarily used for combat and defense. These ships phase in and out of different dimensions faster than light speed, allowing the Urmah to respond very swiftly to threats across vast distances. An Urmah Battle Group pilot flies this triangular, multi-dimensional golden light ship with a crew. It may look metallic, but that's just an appearance, so that you can see a form. It is a physical ship with a holographic overlay, so it is more of a frequency, and the ships are mostly energy. The gold crystalline matter inside the ship and outside the ship is of a gold frequency. Thus, the color of the ship is naturally gold. These golden light ships have gold crystalline fields that modulate the workings of the ships. The ships can phase in and out of different dimensions and densities when coming to visit or protect Earth and other worlds. Preferring to remain low-keyed, the Urmah cloak their ships, which are fortunately untraceable by radar. With crystalline technology inside every craft, anything can be easily changed quickly, both inside and outside. The vibrational frequencies can alter shapes, sizes, and even make the ships look like pure light. So, changing the size of any ship or repurposing them is not difficult for the Urmah creators, who can shift the crystalline devices with their telepathic abilities. Everything that is crystalline is sentient to some degree, so it is the crystalline technology that changes the format of the ship. These higher-dimensional golden crystalline light ships cannot easily be destroyed because they go faster than anyone or any weapons can, such as lasers, phasers, plasma cannons, and/or scalar weapons. Scalar weapons cannot penetrate Urmah light ships because the Urmah ships are of pure light frequency. The weapon would just go through the ship as if the weapon doesn't even exist. This is 4 of the Urmah's spectacular golden light ships flying over their home planet, Avion 2. You can see their planet's pyramids in the background with their golden energy. The pyramids are ubiquitous and are on their 2 moons as well. This is what Avion 2 looks like, flying from space. This fleet of 5 Urmah Golden Light ships are the typical ones used for scouting or reconnaissance and can also be repurposed. This is considered a mid-size ship, about 6 football fields in length, 1,900 feet long. This Urmah Scout Light ship is also used for scouting various planets that have evolving sentient life forms. These ships monitor the evolution of other galactic humanoid beings to see how well they are progressing in their mind, body, and soul integration on their soul's ascension journeys of self-discovery and advancement as galactic sovereign beings. Here are 2 variations of 11 Urmah battleships, the gold and silver triangular light ships and the cylindrical light ships. Pyramids are used all over Avion 2, providing a shield grid of protection that no one can penetrate. These pyramids are used to provide protection, cloaking, health, energy, and eco-stability. This large Urmah battleship fleet travels beyond the speed of light and have the same crystalline light abilities. This allows the ships to reach their various planetary, galactic, or universal destinations very fast. These large-size battleships are generally 10 football fields or 3,000 feet long. Urmahs prefer these ships to be large because they can engage in battle if needed and can also handle a larger crew. This fleet of 7 Urmah light battleships have different color plasma coming out of the stern of their ships. The crystalline energy of the devices produces different colors that lights up their ships, and this plasma is non-polluting. This fleet has 7 Urmah light motherships. Motherships are huge, 20 football fields long, 6,000 feet. They serve as mobile bases, equipped with all necessary resources for long-term missions, including medical facilities, living quarters, and command centers. These motherships are vital for extended operations and can support numerous smaller ships and crews. They have the same crystalline energy operating systems as the other ships, but more of them. The Urmah's technological prowess also extends to terraforming, the process of creating and monitoring seed life forms and planetary ecosystems. These large motherships are equipped with tools and technologies that can manipulate the atmospheric and geological conditions of a planet. This capability allows the Urmah to create habitable environments on otherwise inhospitable worlds, facilitating the spread of life and providing more expansion opportunities for sentient species. The Urmah later follow up and monitor these ecosystems carefully to ensure that they remain harmonious and sustainable, intervening only when necessary to correct any imbalances. The Urmahs humorously call these light ships the daddy ships. These are the largest ones they have. This daddy ship just phase shifted in, thus the golden streak. Daddy ships are massive, half the size of a planet. Amazingly, these Urmah daddy ships can stop and neutralize even the 11th dimensional Azurite's huge sphere ship with their crystalline technology, if needed in a rare emergency. Now, we would like to introduce you to the courageous pilots and warriors that fly these crystalline ships. They are members of the White Tiger Urmah Battle Group, who literally helped save Earth and you. You are about to find out those details. The Urmah Battle Group are known for their exceptional defensive combat skills, as well as ace piloting of their unique golden crystalline spacecrafts. The Urmah are primarily composed of male warriors, although some females do serve in significant warrior capacities and within Urmah councils as well. Physically, the Urmah are imposing, with males standing between 9 to 11 feet tall and females at 7 to 8 feet tall. They have the agility and strength of large felines, coupled with highly developed strategic and telepathic abilities. Their natural roars can serve as sound weapons, disabling their attackers. Their eyes range from blue to gold, reflecting their deep spiritual awareness and connection to higher frequencies as creators. These Urmah Battle Group warrior faces and bodies have black stripes accented by gold markings, a mixture of both white tiger and lion energy. They wear advanced gold and silver protective armor infused with blue crystalline technology that creates an energy force field around their bodies, making them virtually invulnerable to both physical and energetic attacks. Their armor also prevents them from being teleported away or manipulated by uninvited forces. In terms of planetary defense, the Urmah have played pivotal roles in protecting Earth from external threats, as well as many other worlds. They collaborate closely and strategically with other creator-guardian races, such as the Azurites' blue avians, to prevent invasions and neutralize potential dangers. The Draco-reptilians, in general, are a powerful and telepathic species with origins that trace back to another universe. One of the most intriguing aspects of the ancient Draco-reptilians is their creation myth story. Unlike the human species' origin stories, the Draco origin myth was steeped in superior notions of might makes right and conquest. This ancient narrative promoted the idea that they were the oldest and strongest species, and as apex predators, entitled to conquer any resources, sentient beings, and planets that they desired. After a pivotal 2011 battle occurred, their creation story has evolved to reflect more egalitarian values, distancing themselves from their long-standing, self-serving aggressor paradigms. Since then, have undergone a significant cultural and soul evolution with a new focus towards more enlightened priorities. Thus, they renamed their new 5.5th dimensional species, the Decan, representing and celebrating their newfound freedom and engaging in more respectful exploration with other species. The reformed Draco pilots and warriors that had previously led the 2011 battle for Earth are now willing to step forward and introduce themselves to us humans on Earth. These two fully armored Draco pilots stand 12 to 14 feet tall in their full-bodied green-scaled glory. They are having a dynamic conversation discussing battle-ready plans. This green-scaled reptilian warrior has bull-like horns and a long, spiked tail held up behind him that he uses to defend himself from predators that may attack. His prehensile tail is so strong that he can pick up another being or animal by quickly coiling his tail firmly around their body and keep them held up in the air until they calm down. His green-colored eyes display curiosity. This muscular reptilian fleet commander has long horns, claws, and sharp teeth that come in useful for self-protection. I am thinking that's a big smile. What do you think? This reptilian warrior with bright red eyes is sharing his handsomely decorated blue and green armor that he wears over his shoulders and torso. He has a unique bifurcated tail held high behind him. Reptilian eyes often change color and reflect their emotional state, shifting from their normal black or green color to gold when annoyed and red when they are very angry. This red-eyed warrior also has unique broad-shouldered armor and large spiked wings, useful for both fighting and self-protection. This dominant Draco-reptilian leader is wearing full-scaled body armor and has wings. His green-scaled armor protects him from being killed by plasma weapons, phasers, lasers, or bullet projectile weapons. Fortunately, these reformed Draco-reptilians are now their own species called Decan, and their focus has dramatically shifted from invaders to protectors and from offensive to more defensive strategies. All aspects of their lives have beneficially improved, including the building of their homes, time for hobbies, and lifestyle ease. The Decan have an evolved, distinctive societal structure that sets them apart from previous reptilian species. Unlike many traditional societies, they no longer adhere to conventional matriarchal and patriarchal roles, or caste system structures of royalty or nobility. This absence of a hierarchical nobility marks a significant divergence from their past, where such governance systems were more prevalent. Instead, their society operates on principles of equality and meritocracy, allowing all individuals to progress based on their abilities and contributions rather than their lineage or birthright. Decan enhanced freedoms emphasize equal opportunities, where both males and female genders have the freedom to pursue any role or occupation they desire. This evolution allows them to now have a culture where they, as 5.5th dimensional creators, can create what they want, including how they choose to reproduce. Their newfound freedom and artistic creativity can be seen in the architecture and environs of their whimsical-shaped and stunningly diverse dwellings. The replicator technology that was shared with the Decan, can also be utilized for buildings if they desire. The Decan reptilians are known for their communal and family-oriented lifestyle. Their villages are uniquely mushroom-shaped, interconnected with a gentle labyrinth of weaving stone paths, creating a sense of unity and harmony among the residents. These reptilian communities enjoy diverse environments and views, just as we humans do. Having a penchant for bright green colors, the Decan enjoy growing bright green foliage on their roofs and walls, cascading down their stone structures. More meandering paths connect their community and clan dwellings. Their signature green color is utilized in creating their scale-like green tiled roofs that strikingly crown their condominium-type towers. The outdoor, orange-roofed shaded patio allows for more functional diversity. Here you see the combination of their green cascading foliage and glass-like green scale dome towers fitting in seamlessly with the tall desert stone spires. Some Decan use their wings to fly up to their towers. Being 12 to 14 feet tall, they obviously prefer high ceilings. The Decan incorporate special green lighting as a decorative effect for their individual homes that are built up the sides of stone spires, each with views of majestic rock formations. This is one of the Decan's community meeting and gathering places, showcasing a saucer-shaped foliage-covered canopy that offers a 360-degree view. Beautiful blue transparent glass is placed on the stairs, and transparent windows can be seen throughout this amazing structure. This decorative effect not only beautifies their dwellings, but also creates a serene and inviting ambience. Community gatherings are a central aspect of Decan life. Family and their clans are very important to them. This is another meeting place that is uniquely cone-shaped, featuring top-to-bottom beautiful blue-green tile windows, adding to the aesthetic appeal and functionality of their architecture. The spiraling multi-floor Decan condos provide foundations for the different floors that support the blue transparent windows, and narrow patios for taking off and landing when flying. They provide 360-degree views of cone-shaped rock formations, environmentally matching the topology and geography of their surroundings. Lavender clouds accentuate the lavender flowers scattered through the green foliage in their gardens. Through these intricate and architecturally unique designs, the Decan create inspired living spaces that not only meet their physical needs, but also enhance their communal and spiritual lives. Their homes and environments are a testament to their sophisticated culture and harmonious nature-enhanced way of living. Let's explore new priorities and some hobbies that the reformed Decan members enjoy. This newly evolved Decan society is centered foremost around exploration. Their high intelligence, natural curiosity, and drive for discovery leads them to engage in various exploratory activities, both within their own world and traveling beyond. This focus on travel and discovery is not just physical, but also intellectual, as they enjoy back-engineering technologies that they have seen in other civilizations that will enable greater self-autonomy for their society. One of the most important discoveries was replicator technology. The multi-purpose replicator uses for food, buildings, and more have been exceedingly useful to the Decan. Their societal freedom and independence are largely due to them obtaining this replicator technology. They have become more self-reliant and learned to replicate what they need rather than participate in the old ways of taking away what belonged to others. Replicators are used off-world, not working any longer within a predetermined caste system. The Decan 5.5th dimensional creators have the free will and extra time to engage in any skill or hobby that they enjoy. This friendly brown-eyed Decan winged leader who heads up his own team wants to share with you that his hobby specializes in hand-making the bright, green-scaled armor that you see him wearing. You saw some of these green scale-like tiles on the roofs of their homes as well. Being a warrior, he also enjoys forging melee weapons such as swords and battle axes to honor their ancient traditions. He says he likes holding them and the feel of them in his claws. The swords and axes weigh at least 50 pounds each. Like the ancient art of samurai swordsmithing, his handmade armor and weapons are non-destructible and partially created by blending coated layers of metals. You can see the hilt of his personal sword behind his left hip. This Decan warrior's eye color denotes curiosity about us contacting him, while he simultaneously is using his highly developed telepathic scanning ability. He wants to share with you a unique characteristic that he makes for his personal green-scaled armor. On his upper chest area, you can see a gold emblem in the shape of a shield with two signature symbols that represent his recent Decan evolution. The first is a tree design that symbolizes the Decan respect for all life and nature and bringing in new growth for their species. The second emblazoned design is a pyramid, because pyramids produce zero-point energy that allow rapid restoration and terraforming of one's environment and ecosystems. This zero-point energy information is available on Earth if one looks for it. This Draco displays his unbeatable hunting skills in the forest. Notice the red eyes? Historically, they were voracious, hungry, carnivorous predators. Did you know that lizards on Earth started off as vegetarians? Since the 2011 event, the dietary habits have evolved significantly among the Decan reptilians. Now, there has been a definite shift towards respecting life. This species' willingness and participation to consume synthesized meat by using food replicators has progressed their evolutionary development. Synthesized meat provides all the necessary nutrients without the need for hunting or predation, reflecting their new commitment to more sustainable and ethical practices. A fascinating trait of reptilians is their natural ability to grow limbs and regenerate quickly. Think of what happens when a salamander or lizard loses part of its tail. The Decan also had made available to them the advanced holographic regenerative medical pods for healing injuries and illnesses, which enabled even more rapid and efficient regeneration than they already had. Information on these off-world holographic regenerative medical pods has been provided to Earth humanity if one is willing to learn and search using discernment. This Draco reptilian warrior has a tail raised behind his head and a set of large horns but no wings. Warriors, before their reformation, were trained to pilot dreadnought spaceships to fiercely invade and land on planets' surfaces, such as Earth. Previously, their society was heavily militarized, with a clear caste system that included royals and nobility, like other draconian factions. Their military structure underwent significant changes after the 2011 battle. An 11-year transition period created a notable shift towards a more egalitarian system. This reformation allowed a new society to emerge, moving away from past rigid hierarchies and caste systems towards a more mutually cooperative and respectful community. This new freedom and greater efficiency now allow the Decan more time to engage in their hobbies of interest. This egalitarian approach ensures that all individuals can contribute to society in ways that best suit their talents and interests. The focus on free will means that positions of responsibility are earned through intention and competence, rather than being predetermined or inherited into a caste system. This fosters a more evolved and self-aware culture where personal achievement and honor are highly valued. This transformation took place over 11 years, from 2011 to 2022, marking a progressive change influenced by various factors, including being introduced to beneficial replication technologies and receiving actionable assistance from benevolent creator species in our broader galactic community, whom you have been learning about. The Decan that are present in this documentary are the ones who participated in the Battle of 2011. They want to show you their battleships that they used for the battle, as well as their 2 new planets that they were given for homes in 5.5th dimension after their reformation. They hold no hard feelings. The Decan commanders, pilots, and warriors were willing to share with you their 3 types of dreadnought battleships that they were piloting during the Battle of 2011 for Earth. Being warriors, they are proud of their ships and their ships' abilities. In 2011, they were sent on a mission as Draco reptilians to overtake Earth. The Decan dreadnought ships are among the most formidable vessels in the galaxy. These massive, heavily armed warships are designed for both offensive and defensive operations. boasting an array of advanced plasma cannons and protective energy shields. Each dreadnought is equipped with cutting-edge technology, including cloaking devices that render them invisible to most detection systems. This huge bright green battleship is shooting white plasma from their cannons that are positioned on the sides and around the ship. Their design includes intricate patterns and symbols that represent their cultural and historical significance. These ships are capable of interdimensional travel, allowing them to move swiftly across vast distances to surprise whom they consider their enemies. These dreadnought ships were the ones used in the Battle of 2011 for Earth. They are not just about firepower, they are marvels of engineering and design. Each ship is equipped with state-of-the-art navigation systems and AI-controlled defense mechanisms, making them incredibly efficient and autonomous in battle. The interior of these dreadnoughts is equally impressive, featuring advanced life support systems and luxurious quarters for the Draco elite. Their command centers are fitted with holographic displays and real-time data feeds, allowing the commanders you have met to make split-second decisions with unparalleled accuracy. Furthermore, the ships can repair themselves through advanced nanotechnology, ensuring they remain operational even in the most intense conflicts. These features make the Draco dreadnoughts not only symbols of power, but also of technological sophistication and resilience. The reformed Draco reptilians, who are now their own species called the Decan, still have these ships but do not use them to invade anymore, living on their two higher-ascended 5.5th-dimensional homeworld planets that were given to them. The Decan reptilians are very resilient and very strong, so these two planets that have harsh environments with rugged terrain fit the resilient nature of the Decan species just fine. Swayana is home to the main population of Decan reptilians, who have adapted to extreme conditions. This green planet, who has a rocky, mountainous terrain with a dense atmosphere. The surface is dotted with large craters and volcanic activity, providing a challenging, yet resource-rich environment for their own trading capabilities. Most of their larger cities are built underground and within the mountains to protect them from the harsh weather, and so they can utilize geothermal energy. Society on Swayana is highly organized and mostly militaristic, with the reptilian emphasis on honor and combat prowess. Their leaders are chosen based on their strategic skills and battle experience. Gale is their second home planet they were given and is more relaxed and less militaristic than Swayana. It is a lush, forested planet with a more temperate climate compared to Swayana. It features vast jungles, rivers, and a diverse ecosystem. The species living here is predominantly Decan. However, it is also home to other species that have formed symbiotic relationships with the Decan. The inhabitants on this planet are more focused on research, agriculture, and developing new technologies. There is greater emphasis on innovation, environmental stewardship, and interspecies cooperation. These two planets, with their contrasting environments and cultures, reflect the dual nature of the reptilians, both warriors and scholars, past conquerors and present caretakers. In summary, the core philosophy of the new species of Decan reptilians are now primarily focused on the importance of exploration, the pursuit of knowledge, and the expansion of their understanding of the universe. This philosophy encourages them to explore new worlds and technologies, always seeking to learn and grow. If they see something they like as a new idea, they remember it, and when they return home, they replicate it for themselves in the replicators, creating much more autonomy for their species. Their commitment to their new freedom and more evolved ascended understanding is reflected in their societal structure, with no more caste systems, and valuing individual freedom and the right to choose one's path. These guiding principles define their new Decan cultural evolution as a more harmonious and enlightened existence. Now that you have been introduced to the key participants involved in the 2011 Battle for Earth, you will for the first time publicly receive the detailed intel when Earth and every one of you and your families were saved. In 2011, humanity on Earth faced a significant threat when the Draco reptilians launched an invasion attempt that lasted 6 months. This invasion involved 40 Draco reptilian dreadnought ships that sought to penetrate Earth's protective shield. These ships originated from the Alpha Draconis and Orion systems and were equipped with powerful plasma cannons and other advanced weaponry, making the threat formidable. The Draco reptilians were determined to break through our defenses and establish control over Earth, which would have had dire consequences for humanity. The prime defenders of Earth and humanity was assigned from the original Patal to the highly advanced 11th dimensional Azurites, blue avians creator species. The Azurites, with their timeline abilities that span across the cosmos, foresaw that the Draco reptilians were about to invade Earth and its people, and that it was imminent on different timelines, which means no timeline adjustments could be made. Discovering this, the Azurites immediately teleported their huge, faster-than-light sphere ships. The sphere ships instantaneously materialized near Earth's orbit, and the Azurites' blue avians manifested a defense strategy by creating a very strong, multi-layered protective shield around Earth, using Earth materials that Earth herself volunteered, being a sentient being. These Azurite ships are powered by crystalline energy cores and emit various frequencies that are able to keep strong and maintain this 14-layered protective extra shield around Earth. Their cloaking ability comes from the purple crystalline core of their sphere ships, capable of emanating many color frequencies outwards. The Azurites' enormous sphere ships are the size of planets, but remained invisible the entire time, so the Dracos could not see them or know they were there. The shield was up when the Draco reptilians entered Earth space through a portal. 40 Draco reptilian dreadnought ships arrived and began to immediately bombard the Earth with plasma cannons from their green-colored ships. The Draco reptilians relentlessly blasted Earth's protective shield with their plasma cannons, trying to break through to the Earth and its people. The cloaked Azurites in their huge ships were silently and invisibly watching throughout the entire 6 months, to see if the Dracos would eventually give up and stop their bombardment, and to also make sure the important protective shield they built around Earth was still holding. On the 6th month, the aggressive and relentless Draco reptilians were still bombarding the Earth non-stop. It is not in their nature to give up. The Azurites had been patient enough and called for their backup protectors, the Urmah Battle Group warrior pilots, to coordinate strategic efforts to stop the invasion. The leader of the White Tiger Urmah Battle Group on Avion 2 received the call for assistance and efficiently coordinated his pilots, who took off from Avion 2 planet and then instantaneously portaled their fleet of magnificent faster-than-light crystalline ships. Their fleets of gold and silver triangular battle light ships are multidimensional, capable of phasing in and out of dimensions easily to Earth's sector. They arrived in Earth space, remaining cloaked per standard defense protocol. The Urmah responded using 2 types of crystalline battleships that phase-shifted to Earth space to defend Earth and its people. The large dark oval shape in the upper right corner is the warp bubble that these 2 12,000-foot-long battleships emerged from as they phased into Earth's orbit. The light crystalline technology inside every Urmah battleship contains crystalline golden energies that emit out of the 5 smaller battleships and the bow of the 2 large ones. Simultaneously, the Urmah Golden Light Fleet ships executed a coordinated strategy, creating a protective formation of ships around Earth's sector of space that emitted from their bows high-frequency golden crystalline fields. In seamless coordination, the Urmah ship's crystalline golden energy fields kept strengthening the huge white electrical containment grid field that the Azurites had finished setting up to contain the reptilian dreadnoughts. Draco reptilian dreadnought ships were kept in containment. Their plasma cannon gun positioned on the sides and underside of their ships that had been blasting the Earth's protective barrier stopped functioning because the Azurites' higher frequency containment field shut their ship's power off, leaving them immobilized. The Draco dreadnoughts could not escape the containment grid and protective barriers created by the Azurites. The Dracos could not see the cloaked Urmah or the Azurites' huge sphere ships because no signature is seen by higher-frequency crystalline ships to track. The crystalline technologies created and utilized by these two high-level cosmic protector creators are virtually untraceable. The golden crystalline energies remotely nullified the Draco Dreadnought's power systems, leaving the reptilian ships floating with no power. Then, with the huge Azurite spherical ships' crystalline technology making and maintaining the containment fields, the Urmah pilots then perfectly steered and corralled the Draco Dreadnoughts into the containment fields. Then, the Azurites created a huge portal where these dozens of floating dreadnoughts were corralled towards the Urmah. The dreadnoughts, with their Draco reptilian commanders and pilots inside, were sent into this portal that the Azurites made and ported out of the Earth sector to an undisclosed location on the other side of the solar system. This effectively removed the threat to Earth and saved all of humanity. Both Azurites' blue avians and the Urmah felines, being high-dimensional protector creators, are always oriented towards defensive strategies rather than mainly offensive strategies. The high-tier pure crystalline weapon responses are not used to attack other ships. Anyone trying to shoot these high-dimensional crystalline ships would find that their plasma cannon fire would bounce off the crystalline ship's shields and return to the ones that initially fired with 3 times the power, teaching reflective consequences of aggressive actions and immediate karma. Fortunately for the Dracos, they did not try to do this, because the Urmah and Azurite ships remained defensively cloaked to avoid needless drama or loss of life. This cloaked Urmah leader and his warriors completed that mission by cleaning up and ensuring that no debris from the Draco blasting of the Earth's protective field would fall to Earth or harm anyone. No evidence is ever allowed to be seen or left behind on Earth for humans to discover. This is one reason why humanity rarely learns about detailed events like this, and the many ways and times we on Earth have been protected by these invisible creators. The significance of the 2011 event cannot be overstated. It was a pivotal moment in defending Earth and humanity from invasion, and a critical point for humans' evolution and future safety. The aftermath of this intense 2011 battle led to significant positive changes for these reptilians. The Draco reptilian species, like many other advanced species, can telepathically connect to each other. So, this newly reformed 5.5th dimensional decan species has been sharing their updated knowledge and deeper truths about what caused their over-aggressive tendencies. This transformative process took them from 2011 to 2022. This provides a profound example that members of an ancient, powerful, apex predator species that has existed for millions of years can undergo a shift in consciousness when they learn that their Draco creation myth and might makes right way of living needs reevaluation if they wish to truly thrive and cooperate with others in an expanded galactic sustainable community. Their cooperation marks a significant milestone in cosmic relations, demonstrating the potential for redemption even among former fierce adversaries. Another reptilian species called the Katan is introducing themselves to you now. They interact peacefully with the Decan reptilians, sharing their 2 planets. 4 male Katans are seated on the left, and the standing female Katan, like all Katan females, have larger posterior protruding skulls. They are attending a meeting on Avion 2. The human gentleman sitting at the end of the table is from Earth and is acting as a witness. 1 or more witnesses to meetings and negotiations between species are often requested by the participating species themselves. You may find it surprising that chosen witnesses are often Earth humans from our Congress, military, and secret services. At this diplomacy meeting on the Urmah's Avion 2 planet, you see 2 lizard reptiles, along with a different reptile group sitting around the large table, along with 3 congressmen from Earth as witnesses. The being on the right front is an amphibian-reptilian hybrid who is shepherding the meeting to make sure it goes smoothly. These lizards are from the Milky Way galaxy and are a large contingent desiring to come to Earth for new educational experiences. Standard rules for visiting species are: the extraterrestrials are not allowed to take anything from Earth and must remain cloaked, so local humans do not see them. You may be surprised to learn that many extraterrestrials walk the streets on Earth, and some wear holographic special suits to appear as human. Urmah feline protectors often safeguard Earth and its inhabitants from both internal and external threats, while maintaining invisibility. The Urmah come to Earth to check on communities, see how countries are doing, and chaperone human ambassadorial programs. As protectors for us, these two Urmah just ported into an Earth airport fully cloaked to see how things are progressing in that area of the world. The Urmah on the right is still morphing from being on all fours to standing upright on his two legs. The humans, who can't see the white tigers, are watching the advertising promotions and flight patterns displayed holographically up on the walls. The Urmah offer us lots of assistance behind the scenes. Are you wondering the reason why the Urmah and other extraterrestrials remain invisibly cloaked when on Earth? The reason they stay cloaked for humans on Earth is so that we can continue our soul evolution in accordance with strict protocols following the two universal laws of free will and non-interference for Earth. Their invisibility affords us the opportunity to continue to choose our own free will ignorance, without coercion or seeing obvious proof, that could force cognitive dissonance from awakening to bigger truths too fast. This fully cloaked Urmah is chaperoning and ensuring the safety of a group of humans at a secret stellar facility who will be future human ambassadors. They do not see him. If you choose to invite more expansive positive thoughts into your life, how about experimenting with this thought? Every possibility exists until I can prove it doesn't. That is a lot more fun than fear, doubt, or cynicism. Since our universe operates on reflective principles, it reflects back to you your own projected thoughts and feelings, and you experience that as your reality, because you are creating it consciously, or more often subconsciously, as myopic default programming. It's your 100% free will choice to choose what you focus upon. What you focus upon is what you create in your lives. Having a self-awareness practice of your thoughts, speech, and actions and how it creates and changes your world is key. You have the free will to explore and play out beliefs of limitation and victimization, and/or embrace concepts about responsible co-creatorship, exploring what being a soul means, and how to actualize and integrate more of your higher self or soul's knowledge into your life. When someone is successful at manifesting that, what is thought of as miracles often occur. Miracles are the application of advanced science. What is being asked of us now is to awaken as mature humans to the truth of our being. It may be useful to loosen outdated religious dogmatic narratives, learn to not be intimidated by peer pressure, and allow more space to let in expansive knowledge that flows from your infinite soul, often in the guise of subtle thoughts or intuition. Respectfully acknowledging the existence of off-world humans and galactic species in a more neutral manner without fear, prejudice, or racism are all examples of soul advancement that incorporate big-picture views. The willingness to explore big-picture views is essential for understanding our true origins and humanity's place within the vast galactic community. Earth is not isolated, but part of a complex and interconnected cosmos filled with diverse, intelligent species. In 2020, NASA released a study based on data from the Kepler Space Telescope that estimated that the Milky Way galaxy that we live in has at least 300 million potentially habitable planets. This study suggests that about half of the stars are similar in temperature to our own sun and are most likely rocky planets that would support liquid water, enabling life. In this documentary, the Patal shared how they create planets for the purpose of providing future habitation for diverse, sentient life. Designed as a living library, our Earth contains 8.7 million different plant and animal species, discovered so far. Many of those species, and even larger hybrids of various ones, can be found inhabiting different worlds much older than Earth. You have been introduced to some of these species in this documentary's council meetings. So logically, not to be open to the existence of multiple galactic species represents entertaining a choice of ignorance. All life is sacred, interconnected, and deserves respect. This gained wisdom will help us appreciate our responsibilities we have as stewards on Earth, whose cosmic design was for the purpose of exploring unity through maximum diversity. As you learn more about your hidden history, you will understand that many species did not originate on Earth but arrived here early on. You will meet and learn more about these earliest creators in Part 2. The collaboration among the various extraterrestrial creators introduced to you epitomizes the concept of unity through diversity, which is the prime lesson for humans to experience on Earth and learn from. These creator-interspecies collaboration exemplifies and encourages us to practice maintaining neutrality, fairness, compassion, and mutual respect with others. The ability to be neutral and non-prejudicial are necessary goalposts for our soul's evolution. Here you see two Urmah on Earth that remain invisible. One Urmah is psychically looking deep into this boy's lifetime. This young boy is an orphan and has no family. These two compassionate Urmah are deciding whether to adopt him to be raised on Avion 2, where he will be nurtured and cared for. The lessons learned from our cosmic creator protectors provide valuable insights for personal growth and development. From this moment on, we all can make a conscious choice to be more responsible co-creators and to commit to the wonder of open exploration and enlightenment. Let's summarize the lessons we have learned from these preeminent creator protectors. The Patal, as 12th dimensional beings, emphasize the importance of striving for higher evolution and maintaining our energy balance. They encourage us to align with pure frequencies of kindness and truthfulness, fostering an environment where integrity and honor prevail. Their message is one of continuous soul growth and refinement, urging humanity to take self-responsibility and embrace our creator potential to discover, actualize, and co-create the solutions we need. From the Azurites' Blue Avians, we see the usefulness of developing telepathy, meditation, and non-polarizing thoughts. They reveal the significance of inner communication, listening, and the ability to connect with others on a deeper, intuitive level. They remind us that through self-reflection and meditation, we can achieve observer clarity, allowing us to make more informed and wise decisions. Their expertise in timeline adjustments highlights the fluid nature of time and reality, encouraging us to be adaptable and proactive in responsibly shaping our destinies. The Green Chauksuri Avians bring a message focused on planetary harmony and environmental stewardship. They remind us of our responsibility to compassionately care for our Earth and all its inhabitants. By us all doing simple, respectful actions like picking up leftover trash, not using plastic bottles, and shopping in bulk at farmers markets for non-packaged fresher food, these actions will exponentially positively impact our natural world, contributing to a more beautiful and healthier future. The Chauksuri exemplify that being in harmony with nature is essential for our well-being and that of any planet. Teach one another sacredness and go out into nature to heart-speak with the trees, the birds, and the smallest of animals like butterflies, connecting with all in a sacred state of gratitude. Young children know how to play with nature and do this naturally. These two telepathic Urmahs are showing gratitude for life and each other by the gentle touching of hands, while feeling the peace and beauty of their sacred healing forests. The Urmah, known for their strategic protection, highlight the dedication to free will, creative expression, and safeguarding our world, knowing we are one extended family. They advocate for the freedom to pursue one's passions and the importance of creative play in personal and societal development. Their message is one of empowerment, urging us to stand up, take charge of our destiny, defend our core values non-violently, and innovate while adapting to changing circumstances. This invisible Urmah is engaged in compassionate presence as he psychically merges his consciousness with this blind woman who does not see him. He merges to feel and experience what it is like for her to live a life of blindness. All creators are interested in new experiences for greater experiential learning and gained wisdom. And lastly, the reformed Decan reptilians offer a message of newfound respect, honoring freedom and the pursuit of knowledge through exploration. They encourage humanity to embrace curiosity and the spirit of discovery while fostering self-reliance. Their journey underscores the reality of redemption and shifting ancient programming that no longer beneficially serves them or others. It is never too late to change. All future change comes from our thoughts, words, and actions in each now ever-present moment. Each creator, race, and species bring us unique insights and wisdom, contributing to a holistic understanding of what it means for our soul evolution to evolve and thrive in the cosmic web of life. Our off-world protectors like the Urmah invisibly come to our world to offer compassion, assistance, and subtle guidance. This collective encouragement emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings and the shared journey towards enlightenment, honoring all as one. Their continued support provides a stable foundation for humanity's ascension and inspires us to embrace our cosmic heritage to fulfill our future potential as galactic humans and cosmic citizens in the universe. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. This part 1 of a 3-part ongoing docuseries is published as a respectful multidimensional collaboration given to humanity as a gift of frequency upliftment. We are grateful for the Protector creators and each species Akashic Records representative who stepped up as cosmic collaborators. All were available 24/7 to ensure that this documentary accurately represents each of them and contains the authentic unveiling of their ascended creator responsibilities and lives, providing historical truth disclosure at this time of awakening for humanity. When asking the Azurite's Akashic Records keeper, if you can share for humanity, the first simple step that we can do to empower ourselves for our ascension and soul evolution, what would you say? The wise blue avian responded, "An open mind creates possibilities without limitations." If that's the only thing you can do, keep an open mind that anything is possible. Much of humanity's evolutionary priority is about becoming aware of who we truly are as souls and the present ascension opportunity on Earth. Our soul advancement is wholly dependent upon our intentions, self-reflections, choices we make, seeking answers to our questions, and taking creative, proactive steps. Believe it or not, solutions for everything we need energy-wise, health-wise, and eco-wise have already been invented. Due to the law of non-interference, off-worlders are not allowed to give humanity on Earth advanced beneficial technologies that private corporations at high levels are quietly utilizing for themselves. This law requires that for humanity to mature, we need to awaken and put in the effort ourselves, to learn about what has been hidden from us that prevented greater freedom. If humans stay ignorant and make no effort to learn, discern, question, and discover these inventions and other truths, no improvements will happen. If you want to be healthier and creative, think outside the outdated schooling and media rhetoric that keeps you lulled in a small, limited box. Humanity on Earth were created as creators and are intelligent and resourceful. It is the time to awaken now and understand. Often situations that initially appear challenging can become our positive future when creative solutions arise from deeper knowledge, providing new perspectives. We have the tools we need to create change. These tools are within us and around us. Let's step up and remind ourselves that taking a small initial action step can lead to a large amount of freedom, especially when done in the spirit of empowered collaboration. Did you know that every thought, word, and deed you do is recorded in the Akashic Records of your life? You never know when a small cooperative action step will create an exponential positive outcome for humanity. To assist you, we offer as takeaways 3 easy and effective proactive steps to do right now that will shift your lives and planet for the better. These proactive steps follow universal law. Action step 1, write to one congressman or representative en masse. Start by seeking out the vast knowledge of hidden advanced healing technologies, zero-point energy, replicator technology, and over 5,000 publicly undisclosed patents that most citizens know nothing about. Amazing positive technologies and truth disclosure knowledge can be found on our channels and elsewhere. Punch in keywords like Nikola Tesla, truth disclosure, suppressed technologies, replicator technology, holographic medical pods, and zero-point energy. Go to alternative media channels where creative in-the-know thinkers share truth of their discoveries. These inventions would improve and free up human lives in every way. The more you become informed about what you did not know already exists or thought was impossible, the more you empower yourself as open-minded creators. Awakening involves the process of discovering hidden truths, some of them uncomfortable, and empowering yourself to peaceful right action. Through research, we found the most effective way to be proactive and get results. Laws changed by pressure applied to representatives from many informed citizens saying, "Enough." This is how it works. A legislative aide receives your calls, letters, or emails with the same specific request. For example, I request the disclosure of advanced health, energy, and environmental cleanup technologies that have remained undisclosed for over 80 years, using the excuse of national security. The majority of these have been and are being utilized for private interest by corporations. We know the truth of these technologies existing, and as an informed citizen, I request they come public for the benefit of all. Enough is enough. The aide puts all letters and emails with the same subject request in a pile or email folder. If they receive 50 to 100 requests sent or emailed at the same time on the same issue to the same representative, that stack of letters is now a foot high and gets their attention. The aide prioritizes that and passes that along to the same representative that you have chosen as the most appropriate for the area you live in. Each representative responds based on how many requests he or she is inundated with. All 50 to 100 requests must be sent to the same congressman, same senator, or same representative of your specific community or state. Streamlined process suggestion. After you've researched online on the above-mentioned technologies by typing in the keywords previously mentioned, you can share some of the many videos already revealing those technologies, patents, and truths, or make your own compilation video as a creative educational service, and share that video at gatherings with 50 students over 18 years old, as a leadership school project, library project, or at neighborhood barbecue get-togethers. This will help humanity get up to speed, inspiring critical thinking. Encouraging open minds is a precious gift to give. At these gatherings, have ready a professional letter you wrote requesting, for example, disclosure of advanced technologies that benefit citizens' health and well-being. Make 50 copies of that letter and buy 50 stamped envelopes with the typed address on the front of the envelope of the same representative of your area or state. After watching and discussing the video, have each person take a copy, sign the letter request, insert into the envelope with their return address on it, and mail it from the post offices. You have just helped 50 to 100 people become informed and proactive in an effective way. Your representatives in Congress are receiving your letters from around the world en masse. In this manner, we are demonstrating self-responsibility and right action. The universal law of free will means it is up to humanity on Earth to get informed, awaken, and take the action steps to notify governmental representatives. No one else is allowed to do it for us. If the citizens of Earth do nothing, our reality will not change for the better. As a creator, your intentions and actions in this reflective universe are how life improves and shifts, both for you and the collective. This self-responsible, proactive step allows for a greater increase in ascension frequencies, enabling the transition to a more beautiful fifth-dimensional Earth reality, as illustrated in this recommended Action Step 2. Action Step 2. Fifth-dimensional visualization for a new Earth. This is a short, fun, fifth-dimensional New Earth visualization that shifts the frequencies of you and your reality higher than the current human 3.5-dimensional frequency state. Humans are electromagnetic beings, and many are choosing to upgrade their frequencies by conscious intent, electrical, and positive feelings, magnetic, creating and magnetizing to them a fifth-dimensional or higher ascended Earth reality to live in. What you focus on is what you create. To assist you in this quick and easy visualization, we offer you 2 renderings of 5th-dimensional homes and communities with colorful environs to focus upon. As creators, feel free to use your imagination to visualize a 5th-dimensional creative home of your liking, in a beautiful neighborhood, and living in a light-filled world. Through intention, send your visual image outward into the light fields of your personal quantum reality hologram, and the collective as well. While visualizing, allow yourself to feel the upliftment and sense of well-being you feel from living in this higher frequency and brighter-colored, ascended 5th-dimensional New Earth reality. Walk around, explore the beauty, scents, and sounds. The more detailed you allow yourself, the more it manifests, because you were born as a creator, and creators create. Action Step 3. 1-minute daily mantra. This is a 4-word daily mantra that people around the world are collectively sharing for helping the world shift to the 5th-dimensional or higher New Earth that feels lighter, brighter, and more joyful. You will be taking 3 long, deep breaths and saying the mantra 3 times in a row while visualizing golden light. Acknowledging the creator that you are. Imagine golden light coming down from source through the top of your head, filling your heart and torso with this golden light as you take a slow, deep inhale. Then open your arms wide as you slowly exhale this golden light out through your arms and legs, seeing and creating a circle of golden light surrounding you and radiating out in all directions like the rays of a golden sun, while you say out loud, "All shift happily now." We are deeply honored to be entrusted in offering for the first time on Earth these high-dimensional ascended creator guardians and the details of how they protect us humans on Earth. Know that you are cared for, and if moved, please share this documentary far and wide. We appreciate each of you and thank you for your generosity of spirit in all ways. Special thanks to Ileana Ka's advanced Akashic Record psychic readings and 3D authentic renderings have brought these live beings to life. Her dedication to historical accuracy and detailed descriptions has been invaluable. Jason Cooper, our art director and narrator, has played a crucial role in creating engaging and informative content in a multimedia format. And Marilee Milmo, visionary executive producer, Akashic Records content researcher, synthesizer, and script writer, has tirelessly worked to ensure that all the elements of this project come together seamlessly. Keep updated by clicking on YouTube notifications for Part 2 and 3 of this Creator Protectors docuseries, and Volume 1 of 3 volumes books will soon be available at Amazon. You can find out more about Marilee Milmo at her Cosmic Brilliance YouTube channel and cosmicbrilliance.com. Ileana Ka, the Star Traveler, can be found at the Awakening Cosmic Reality YouTube channel and her website at seekingthetruthinr.wixsite.com/startravelermessages. Jason Cooper's work can be found at the Alpha Awakenings YouTube channel and the website alphaawakenings.com. All links are in the description of this video. Thank you for taking this journey with us.